Hey everybody, this is Casey, Jake, and Ben from Black Smoke Garage, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a stand for this bench grinder here, and we're going to use these two brake rotors off of my pickup, these two flat plates, and this pipe for the legs, and our good old Miller arc welder. So I'm going to just start and get a nice clean surface for me to weld this metal plate on.
So Ben's gonna use a little stick welder, and he's just gonna weld that plate to this brake drum.
Ugh. All right, so now we're gonna cut the pipe that we're gonna use for the legs. We got it measured out at 23.5 inches, which should give us, it's right in the middle of the pipe, should give us a good height. Here we go.
All right, so right now I'm gonna clean off this brake disc so I can use angle iron to build a cradle for the bench grinder. All right, so now that I got that cleaned up, I'm going to mark the edges on this, get it centered up, and then we're going to use this piece of angle iron on the sides so they don't go nowhere. All right, so now we got it set down in the desired location. Ben took the liberty of going down, using Sharpie on all of our corners here, so I'm gonna know how to put down the angles. All right, so I'm about to make my first cut. I don't know if you can see there with the camera, but that's where our corner is going to be there and there. I got a 7-inch length of angle. Gonna have it like that. I'm gonna have another one over here like that, and a piece on the back, a couple small pieces on the front, and that'll be that. All right, now I got all these bad boys cut up. They're gonna look something like that when we have them welded in. We're going to put that on that and tack them up, make sure they're in the right spot, then blaze them on.
All right, so now we're gonna start welding on the legs. But first we wanna make sure everything's squared up, so when I weld them, everything comes out straight. So I'm gonna start by tacking one side because it is square this way, and then I'm gonna come back, make sure the other side's square, bend it to where it needs to be, tack it, and then weld around the pipe. Let's go.
All right, we got it tacked on, got it pretty square. Time to blaze it up.
How's the blazing?
Okay, that thing's solid. It ain't going nowhere. Oh.
All right, so I'm welding the next plate to this drum that we've got all measured out, centered up. And then once I weld this to this, we're gonna turn this drum upside down on top of this. I'm gonna weld the pipes to it. Then we're gonna turn it back over, weld Jake's brackets, set the grinder in there, and pretty much be done.
Let her rip.
Let her rip, let's go.
All right, so we got this thing welded up, and it's solid.
All right, now Jake is gonna cut off the square edges to make them round of the square pieces. Get after.
All right, so now we got Ben here, just grinding down the edge there, so it looks nice. We got this one already done. It's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, guys, we got everything tacked in place. We've got the grinder on here. We're gonna take this off, finish tacking these up, and I think it'll be sweet. All right, we got these welds on here and ground down. Aren't the prettiest ones in the world, but you see they got ground down. They look all right. But now we're gonna put the grinder on there.
We had a hard time because welding something so thin and something so hard and thick, getting a good weld going, and not having 30 years of experience or any welding school made it pretty tricky.
Yeah,
But
I mean, we're just amateurs out here.
I got something that'll hold it at least and do what it needs to do. Other than that, not the prettiest, but I'm gonna lay some paint on it and you'll never know.
All right, let's get that fella on there. All right, guys, I think we finally got her complete. We got all the welds done, and it's in there complete. It's not even vibrational. I used this 3M double-sided sticky tape down in there between the thing and the thing.
It just as a cushion, really, but it's actually kind of holding it in place, which I don't think that'll last long, but at least.
Well, yeah, it helps it with the vibration so it doesn't rattle around. But this thing's sweet. It's at the right working level. Really like what we did with the pipes coming up from the ground. I think that's a really good little project.
Alrighty, so if you guys want to see more content like this, working on trucks, cars, four-wheelers, whatever.
Doing odd jobs like this.
Doing odd little projects like this. Like and subscribe. Other than that, this is Ben from Blacksmith Garage. That's Jake. Casey's already gone. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.
See ya.